What's up, guys? Recently, instead of doom scrolling, I've been doom reading. I don't know if that's better or not, but we're gonna find out. I've been reading a lot of Red stories, and so I just took a few screenshots of the ones I like the most, and I'm just gonna read them back to you with some of the comments. This first one is: Today I fucked up by approaching a girl in college without knowing the full situation and getting embarrassed in front of 30 people. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. This didn't happen today, but it's something that still randomly comes up to my mind and makes me cringe hard. Back in college, I liked this girl and decided to do something about it. The problem is, I didn't have the confidence to approach her directly, so instead, I told her friend about it first. Her friend laughed and said nothing. Said something like, "Oh, you like her? Okay, I'll tell her." I took that as a good sign and thought things would go smoothly. I mean, like, who wouldn't take that as a good sign? Like, you're gonna tell her, cool, like, I get to slide in there, right? Easy peasy. All right. Later that same day, I saw both of them walking together. I didn't want to miss my chance, so I went to go talk to her. That's where everything went wrong. Out of nowhere, that same friend I had spoken to earlier suddenly started yelling at me loudly in front of the crowd, around 30 plus people. I had no idea why she was reacting like that. It completely caught me off guard, and the whole situation became awkward instantly. Bro, if I was in his shoes, I'd probably just go ahead and just shit myself and keep walking, cause I don't know. I see someone yelling at me, I'm turning full 180 and going right back where I was, bro. Not forget about that. Continuing on though. The girl I liked was trying to pull her friend away, but by that point, all the attention was already on me. I was standing there confused, not understanding what I did wrong. Instead of reacting or arguing, I just stayed calm, tried to handle it as smoothly as possible, and walked away from the situation. Later that day, I found out the reason behind everything. They were already in a relationship together. I had no idea about it before approaching her, and clearly I should have understood the situation before making a move. So yeah, I basically walked into that situation blindly and ended up embarrassing myself in front of a bunch of people. Even now, this randomly pops up into my head and makes me cringe. TLDR, I liked the girl, told her friend first, approached her later, and got yelled at in front of 30 plus people because I didn't know they were already in a relationship. Low-key, that's not even his fault. Because, like, how are you supposed to know if someone doesn't tell you? And if it wasn't obvious, I guess it wasn't obvious because he didn't know. But like, why are you letting that even happen? Like, you should have just told us, like, oh, hey, we're actually like together, so back up. But I guess some people are private about it. But to blow up on his face about it like that, I don't know. I still think we're missing some details. Like, what did he tell her? Because it must have been something somewhat serious, but. Well, it couldn't have been too bad, but I still just piss myself and run because I don't do public confrontation like that. I just turn around and I'm like, I ain't doing any of that. Bye bye. Nah, not for me. All right, this next one is from Am I the Asshole? And it's pretty good. It's pretty fucking crazy. Am I the asshole for taking away a toy from my wife's 3-year-old nephew after he punched my 11-month-old daughter twice? Not happened did he let it slide once, but he let it slide 2 times? Wouldn't have happened, but this one's crazy. My wife's sister and her husband came from Korea for a 1.5-month visit together with their 3-year-old son and daughter. Their son is uncontrollable, does whatever he wants, and does not listen to his parents. When he does something wrong, they try to talk to him, but he ignores them. He does not understand no and does not care if you are upset or have a tense voice. He just laughs. I think he does not understand because he was not taught, but maybe there is more to it. I am not sure yet. I can see how much effort they put into talking, but it does not work. I think boys need discipline and the understanding of actions and consequences at this age. Otherwise, they will go bananas. One day, my 11-month-old crawled to him, and I was looking to see what was going to happen when no one was around except me. She sat in front of him, and all of a sudden, he punched her in the face. To my surprise, instead of facing consequences, he got rewarded by his mom reading him a book upstairs. Of course, she explained that the baby is small and that is bad to do. Low key, if that's everything I saw happen, I would have tweaked out. I would have told, like, mom, or his mom got to do something, or some spanking, or maybe not spanking, but like take away something. He's 3 years old. He probably has some device that he uses. But reading a book to him to what? Calm him down after he fought the baby? No. All right. This moment confirmed an older suspicion I had. The boy does not get disciplined. Though some might say I do not know everything, And it is true that I do not, but what I do know is that their reaction to this was wrong. Moving forward, he likes to play with the old toy kitchen that my 9 year old has in the bedroom, and they decided to bring it down to the living room so he could play. While he was playing, my 11-month-old crawled to the kitchen and started playing too. This time, I visibly understood that he did not want to share it, and he punched her again. Again, bro, again. This time, I came over and took away the kitchen, saying, "No more kitchen for you." He cried, of course, so they took him out to the playground to calm him down. My wife confronted me, visibly frustrated. She said he is just a boy and that I do not understand how to raise two siblings of the same age. Maybe I do not, I said, but he should have not been rewarded for his behavior. Instead, he should have been disciplined. This is not your place, she said. I replied. This is exactly my place. This is my house, my kitchen, and this is the second time he punched my daughter. His parents did not discipline him and instead reward him for his behavior, so I did it. Everyone heard this. I created a uncomfortable environment because I said it out loud. But at the same time, I think the boy should start facing consequences for his misbehavior. I never raised a boy, so I might be utterly wrong, and yet my inner voice tells me that there is some truth to what I said. A boy has got to face consequences. Loki is cooking. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't have a kid or anything yet, but I mean, you see someone hitting a 11-month-year-old. Like, even doesn't matter how old they are. You tell them something, and some sort of consequence to reinforce that that's bad. If the 3-year-old has history of not listening to you just by talking, then you gotta take something. I don't have a kid yet, so I don't know about spanking. But if you do, let me know. But like, what would you do? Cause this is crazy. I probably crash out. On my 11th month as a baby, like they can't even talk, can't even express their feelings. Here's some of the comments though. The first comment says, let me pull it up. Says, not the asshole. Ask your wife why she is why she is okay with her daughter being punched in the face and then being rewarded for that. Yeah, man. The I don't know, not my wife, but yeah, I wouldn't let my baby get hit to begin with. Here's one more comment. Not the asshole. You were way more restrained than I would have ever been. I would have been explaining chapter and verse on why they were terrible parents, setting their son up for a bad experience when he meets other child capable of striking back. Loki, and this one's cooking because it's true. It's true. Like, if he goes to a daycare or something with kids around his age, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna fight them all? And he's gonna get fought back. Like, he might not be the only one that swings, and someone's gonna swing back, especially like the way some of these parents raise their kids. Like, it's fight back as well. It's not like, don't let yourself get hit, you fight back as well. Like, I don't know, that's just crazy. I would have never let it happen the second time. You would have never seen that other kid until he's older and much more mature. Okay, here's the last one I took a screenshot of this week. It's really short, but it's kind of crazy still. I don't understand how anyone can work 9 to 5 and not want to die. Like, genuinely, it's soul crushing. I go to work, come back, and have a panic attack and break down, then go to sleep and do it all over again. I'm not joking. If I have to do this for the rest of my life, I'd rather die. I cannot do this. Having outside hobbies and whatever else is not enough. I don't even have motivation to do anything outside of work because I hate it so much. I just want to die every day. I don't get how people are okay living this way, and more aren't dying. I think from my experience working 9 to 5, it really depends on what the 9 to 5 is. Obviously, if you're working a horrible 9 to 5, back breaking labor, or just horrible work conditions, or just whatever the situation is, if you don't like it, I mean, like, obviously you're not gonna want to keep doing it forever. But really, like, it really depends on the situation that this person's in. They didn't say what they work at, obviously, but if they could shine in some more details, it'd be pretty cool to know what else we could do to help them out. Here's some of the comments though. The first comment is from a nurse worker. I work 12-hour shifts, 2 days, 2 nights, 4 days in a row, and 5 days off. During the 4 days feels like nonstop work, but I'm actually able to properly rest, relax, and indulge in my hobbies during my days off. Not to mention, I can go on vacations during my days off without using vacation hours. I work as a nurse, and although it's physically and mentally demanding job, I personally finding very fulfilling. Working sucks in general, but if you find a job that feels fulfilling, great work environments, and friendly coworkers, it's not at all bad in my opinion. I mean, she's speaking facts. 12-hour shifts are kind of crazy, but as a nurse, that's what you're gonna get. And then having 5 days off, 5 days off is amazing, really amazing. And they probably get paid for overnights more, just because it is harder. So she nurses get paid bank, bro, but they do put in hella time for what they do. But yeah, having a good work environment probably also helps a lot. Like I said earlier, having good coworkers, friendly ones, funny ones, probably makes the time go by a lot faster. Here's one more. It's kind of short, but count your blessings, mate. I work 8 to 5, 6 days a week in UAE as an engineer on a construction site, which is a very demanding job. Count your blessings and be grateful for what you have, then you will find peace. I mean, this one's true. If you think you have it bad, there's for sure someone else that has it worse. Like you don't think about it, and like you might be thinking you have a shitty ass life and you just are the bottom of the barrel. But whenever you think your life is worse, it can get a lot worse. Like some people just take for granted what they have every day, like a car or a house or the job that they currently have. Some people I know don't have jobs, don't have cars, are struggling to even just get started with their lives. Going to school is not something that everyone's blessed to be able to do. And so, I mean, he's speaking facts. And then this guy only has 1 day off. If I only had 1 day off, I'd probably lose my shit too. But yeah, that's it. I just found some of these stories and I wanted to read them because I thought they were pretty cool. You have a good day. Comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you want. I don't care. Have a good day.